Hello students, in this video we are going to learn one of the important basic concepts, that is amplitude or argument of a complex number. So before we define amplitude of a complex number, you must know about basic terminology like argand plane. You know what is argand plane? The plane in which complex numbers are located. So in argand plane, x-axis is called as real axis and y-axis is called as imaginary axis. Okay. Let us take a complex number z equals to x plus iota y. So it can be written in the form of point form x comma y. If you want to locate x comma y, this complex number, suppose that the point P representing this complex number in argand plane. So now the line joining O and P, the line joining OP is called as modulus line, because this OP is the distance between points O and P represents modulus of this complex number. So modulus of complex number is denoted by mod z. So mod z is equals to R, that is equals to root over x square plus y square. Distance between these 2 points also, if you calculate, you will get the same, root over x square plus y square. That's why this OP line is called as modulus line. Now if you moving on to amplitude of a complex number, the angle made by line OP with the real axis, in anti-clockwise direction. So in the positive direction of real axis, in anti-clockwise direction, is called amplitude of this complex number z. So this is the angle theta here. So theta is nothing but your amplitude of z, amp of z, or argument of z, simply denoted by arg of z. Now if you want to find theta, let's go for some construction here. Let's draw a perpendicular line from point P onto real axis. Let it be Pm. Now so that it results in a right angled triangle OPM, right? So in triangle OPM, OM, because P of x comma y, so OM will get x, PM y. Okay. Now to find a theta, let us go for trigonometric ratio tan theta. So tan theta formula, tan theta, opposite side by adjacent side, opposite side y by adjacent side x. So from this, theta is equals to tan inverse of, okay, can become tan inverse of y by x. So arg z formula, tan inverse of y by x. So this theta is called, whatever value you get for theta, that is known as amplitude of the given complex number z. So tan theta can also be written as tan of 2k pi plus theta. Both are equal, like tan of 2 pi plus theta, tan theta it becomes tan of 4 pi plus theta, tan of 6 pi plus theta. Here k belongs to z. So whatever theta value is treating as amplitude of z, the same 2k pi plus theta also, because both angles represent the same line. 2k pi plus theta also represents the same line. So 2k pi plus theta also treated as amplitude of z. Not only theta, 2k pi plus theta also represented as amplitude of z. That means we have infinite values for amplitude of a given complex number. So we can say that amplitude of z is not unique. Okay, so there will be infinite values of theta. There will be infinite values for amplitude of a given complex number. But if you want to make it as a if you want to bind it as for one value, you have to go for another basic concept, that is principal value of amplitude of z. Principal value of amplitude of z. Okay. So let us see the difference between amplitude of z, principal value of amplitude of z. So principal value of amplitude of z is defined as theta. This is also theta, but which belongs to the interval minus pi to pi. So this theta takes infinite values. Okay, this theta we can have infinite values, but this theta, there exists a unique theta which belongs to the range of minus pi to pi. That theta is called principal value of amplitude of z. Of course, in next video we will discuss how to find principal value of amplitude of z in detail. Okay, so once again I will repeat the definition of principal value of amplitude of z. So theta, which is in the range of minus pi to pi and which satisfies tan theta is equals to y by x, is called the principal value of amplitude of z. Principal amplitude of z or principal argument of z. That means amplitudes might be infinite values, but principal value is unique. Principal value of amplitude is unique. Okay. Next we will see some properties of argument. Properties of argument. Okay. Suppose if arg z, argument of z is known, we can find argument of z bar. If argument of z is tan inverse of y by x, then arg z bar is equals to minus tan inverse of y by x. Means both z and z bar arguments differ only with sign. Suppose arg z is equals to 30 degrees, we can say arg z bar is equal to minus 30 degrees. If arg z is equal to something 150 degrees, arg z bar become minus 150 degrees. So if you know the value of arg z, we can find arg z bar. Okay. Next argument of z1 into z2. If you have two complex numbers z1 and z2, if you want to write formula for arg of z1 z2, the formula is arg z1 plus arg z2. Next arg of z1 by z2, arg z1 minus arg z2. These are very important formulas. Argument of z power n, n into arg z. Okay, these are the useful formulas you need to remember. Okay.